Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to discuss another LeetCode problem statement, that is search in rotated sorted array. This is LeetCode problem number 33 of medium category. So here we have given integer array and target. The array which we have given, it's a sorted but rotated array. And what we have to figure it out, we just have to check whether this target is there or not. If it is there, then we just have to return that particular index. If it is not there, then we have to return -1. In this case, 0 is present, so we have to return this target, that is 4. In another example, the target is 3. This target is not available in this integer array, so we just have to return -1. In another example, again the target is not present, so we just have to return -1. Now, if we will see this problem statement, we have to do it in O log n time complexity. So let me quickly jump to the board and we'll write the code for the same. In order to solve this problem statement, the first approach which we have, that is, we can do this one in linear search, but the time complexity will be high. So we are going to prefer binary search in this case. So in binary search, the first thing which we have to figure it out like start, then we have to figure it out like end. Along with that, we need mid value. For mid, there is a formula, that is start plus end minus start by 2. Okay. Now in the given problem statement that we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 1 and 2. Okay. So the first thing, this is rotated sorted array. So it means it is sorted in some way. If we will see, it is sorted from 4 to 7. At the same time, it is sorted from 0 to 1. It's in two part. So the first thing, whatever we have, this will be our start and the last one will be the end. So the value of a start will be 0. This is nothing but our index. Index starts from 0 and it will go up to the length -1. So in this case, it will go up to 6. So the value of end will be 6. Now we just have to figure it out like what will be the mid value. So using this formula, we can easily calculate the mid value. So in this case, it will be 0 plus 6 minus 0, that will be 6 by 2. So the mid value you are getting is 3. It means this is your mid value. Now the target we are aware of like it's a 0. So what we have to check, first step, we have to check like whether this is sorted order or not. So if we will see 4, 5, 6, 7, it's sorted. How we will check? This mid value, whatever we have, should be greater than the start value. In this case, it means this is sorted order. First step. In the very next step, we have to check whether this target value, whatever we have, right, if it falls between this index or not, between start and mid. So this 0 doesn't fall in between. If this doesn't fall in between, then what we have to do, we just have to move the start by mid +1. So start will come at this index. So the index for this start will be 4. Now again you have to calculate the mid value. So by using the same formula, if you will calculate, so you will be left with 4 plus 6 minus 4 by 2. So that will be 1. So the mid value you will get, that is 5. Now you have to check what is the element over here. It's 1, right? Now again you have to check between start and mid, whatever value we have, 0 to 1, whether this 0 target whatever we have is falling or not. So in this case, it is falling. If it is falling, then what we have to do, we just have to move our end by mid -1. If we are moving start, then it will move mid +1. If we are moving end, then it will move mid -1. So your end will come at this position, that is index 4. Okay. Now again we have to calculate the mid value. So in this case, again we'll check 4 plus 4 minus 4 by 2. So this part will be 0. So you are left with 4. So the mid value will be 4. Now you have to keep on checking, like if whatever array you have right at mid position, if this is equal to target, right? Then you just have to return mid, or else at the end you have to return -1. This is the approach. It means if the target doesn't fall between this, then you have to move the start. If it falls, then you have to move the end by mid -1 and mid +1 simultaneously using this formula. Let me quickly jump to the board and we'll write the code for the same. Okay, so as we have discussed, the first thing we need is start and the other thing we need is end. End value will be length -1. Okay, this loop will keep on moving until the value of start is less than end. Okay, so in the very next step we have to calculate the mid using the formula start plus end minus start by 2. Now if the nums of mid, if this value is equal to target, then what we have to do? Then we have to simply return this mid, that is that particular index. Again we have to check whether this left part is in sorted order or not. So how we will check? We will check whether this nums of start value, if it is less than or equal to nums of mid, it means it is sorted. Now we have to check if the target falls in between them or not. So nums of start, if it is less than or equal to the target, and at the same time target should be less than the nums of mid. In this case we will consider that the target, whatever we have, that is falling. If target is falling on left side, then we just have to move our end will come at mid -1, or else the start will move by mid +1. Okay, in the else part, again if it is not sorted order left part, then right part we will check. In that case again we will check whether this target falls between them or not. So for that again we have to use the same formula, like if nums of mid, if this value is less than target, and at the same time the target should be less than or equal to the last value which we have, that is nums of end. In that case we will move the start value by mid +1, same thing which we have discussed in our problem statement, or else we just have to move the end value, that will be mid -1. If the target doesn't exist, then at the end we will simply return -1. Okay, so from here we'll return -1. Let me quickly execute this code and we'll see whether it's working properly or not. All the 3 test cases passed successfully. Let me submit this solution. Okay, so all 196 test cases passed successfully, and this is the process we have to follow in order to solve this kind of problem statement. If you like the video, do subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.